Okay lang. Okay naman. Hello! Magandang hapon sa lahat. Welcome back to my channel. And welcome to the stream, guys. Happy Saturday. Time check, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We'll be streaming for 1 hour only kasi matutulog ako for 2 hours and a half to 3 hours. Kasi alis ako tonight for another race. Last time galing tayo sa Digos Hills sa DRT Bulacan, Doña Remedios Trinidad, Bulacan. This time, we're going back to our home court. Wow, home court. Kala mo naman napakagaling mong runner. At kilalang kilala ka sa Balagbag na char. Anyway, ayun. We'll be racing in Mount Balagbag tomorrow. And mamaya na yung alis namin. Lang na-share ko lang. And ayun, ito na tayo. So tuloy natin yung Jordan Challenge. So pangatlong Jordan Challenge na tayo ngayon, which is the Arrival. Wow. Ito na yung playoff berth ni Jordan sa NBA. Win the game, score 63 points, get 6 assists. Okay. So, I think attainable naman. Hindi ko lang alam kung kaya kong humapit ng 63 points. Siguro kaya. Try natin. Tara, start na tayo.
Michael was extremely competitive in everything he did. In Michael's second year, the Bulls were not any good, and we were the Boston Celtics, and we were on our way as one of the greatest teams ever to play basketball at any level, at any time. In Game 1, we kill them. Larry, Kevin, Chief, Danny, DJ, they have great games. And at the end of the game, we look at the box score, and this guy named Michael Jordan, he's got 49 points. We just said, well, yeah, he's pretty darn good, but he'll never do that again. Game 2 takes 41 shots, makes 22 of them, takes 21 free throws, and makes 19 of them, and goes for 63 points. The Celtics are able to win the game in double overtime, 135 to 131. But we knew how lucky we had been to win that game because Michael was just so spectacular. That was the game where Larry Bird, in his post-game media comments, said, "I've just seen God disguised as Michael Jordan." And the rest is history.
Yeah.
The setting for this one of the most feared venues in the league. Boston Garden, all ready for NBA playoff basketball. We're here in Boston for Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Playoffs. Hi everyone, Kevin Arnold alongside Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello. Mike, Boston holds a 1-0 lead in this series.
And the Celtics showed how dominant they were in Game 1. This is a team that only lost one time at home all season. The Bulls were up against the odds in this one.
And for Chicago, they'll be hoping for another big night from Michael Jordan.
Well, Kevin, in Game 1, he did all the heavy lifting for the Bulls on offense. The Celtics had no answer for him as he went for 49 points. We'll see if they keep looking his way as they try to even up this series.
And the Bulls will start with Charles Oakley and Dave Corzine at the 4 and 5. And the point will be Kyle Macy. And on the wings, it's the fearsome duo of Michael Jordan and the Iceman, George Gervin. And the Celtics fought at front court. Bird and McHale at the forward, with Robert Parrish in the middle. The backcourt pairing for them, Dennis Johnson and Danny Ainge.
And the Bulls are in dire need to even this series. Losing by 17 points in game 1. They need to make a statement tonight.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Following the shot by Kevin McHale. Here's Jordan. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Tremendous ability to catch and shoot the basketball. He's got that shot in his bag.
Ainge kicks to Johnson. Bird outside. Out of bounds, Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. And Clark, the Bulls can't fall down 0-2 in a 5-game series.
Hey, Kevin, it's hard enough to beat this
Paano
Celtics team in
i-stop
any
yan?
series,
Alis
but
pa
to
63
take
points
3
sa
straight
5
games
minutes.
from them,
Wala
virtually
na.
impossible.
I think you're right. Another shot. The shot's good from Parrish.
The defender tried, but that's the chief, Robert Parrish.
And the big question and Mike problem for the Celtics. How do they slow down Michael Jordan?
Well, they sent a few options his way in game 1. They know they need to be better and will still vary their looks.
Well, that's an easy, effortless make right at the rim.
Yeah, you know this. You usually get only looks like this in the layup line. The defense has to make it harder on him right there.
And the foul on George Gervin.
First team foul.
That's his first foul. Here's Ainge. Back to Johnson. And the layup's good off the glass.
What tenacity from Johnson. Able to absorb the hit and work through it.
Outside Jordan. Launches a 3. The rebound by the Celtics. Ainge with the ball.
Grabe naman.
Guarded by Jordan. And there's the call on
Pag
Michael
nakagad
Jordan.
yan.
Team foul.
That's his
Ang
first
Mr.
foul.
Softy niya naman
There's the
player.
pass to Ainge. Back to Johnson. A reverse. And Clark hears something that no team has been able to do. Slow down the Celtics front court.
Well, there's just so much talent, actually too much talent at every position to be able to plug all the holes. They hurt you at both ends of the floor, too. Bird, McHale, Parrish, all elite players.
I think someday all 3 will be in the Hall of Fame.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And the athleticism of Jordan is out of this world. Simply just an incredible player who does whatever he wants on offense.
Here's Gervin. Here's Jordan. Up and in on the layup. Jordan's got 9 points.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Celtics trailed by 3. Here's Johnson. It's hauled in by Oakley.
Defense pulled out all stops there, and they managed to contain a skilled inside scorer.
And Jordan with 49 points the last
George
one.
Gervin.
Mark, any chance you think he'll match that?
I'm never comfortable betting against Michael Jordan, Kevin. This guy is so good and so amazing. He's got the skill and the will to do it. I think a lot depends on what kind of defense the Celtics play on.
And that's going to be the thing to watch. Now with the inside on the Celtics game plan, let's send it over to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, this young Michael Jordan has a lot of tools in his bag. The first thing the Celtics want to do is stop straight line drives. Guys have to rotate over and give him angles off of the basket. But Jordan is so good with his quick first move and then going vertical, it allows him to convert right over the top of defenses. Guys?
David, thank you. In game 1, the Celtics tried 5 different defenders on Michael Jordan. And Mike, ultimately, he got a little fatigued, but not before he put up 49.
One of the assistant coaches with Chicago said about Jordan, He's got the jump shot ability of a Jerry West and the ability to go to the hoop of a Julius Erving. Pretty good people to be compared with.
Phenomenal comparison. I love that.
And you look at this Chicago team, and they aren't your typical 8 seed.
You know, Mike, they didn't have Jordan for much of the season, and that certainly skews their record, but they are a fearless, confident, aggressive group that can hang with anybody when they're on their game.
Celtics making a switch here. Wedman's checked in.
2 minutes remaining.
Bird outside.
2 minutes.
Pass to Wedman. The Celtics working the ball around now. And Walton kicks to Bird. Passes it to McHale. Just 5 on the clock. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, you pay so much attention to Bird, that opens things up for others.
To the paint. Goes to the reverse layup and taps it in.
Assist from
Beautiful reverse using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
Bird outside. Pass to Seasting. 1:12 left in the first quarter.
And the Bulls unable to stay with the Celtics in game 1. It was within reach until the fourth quarter, but fell 123 to 104.
And you know, it really came down to the experience of the Celtics. That was a huge advantage for them. This is a group of championship players, and they had one of the best regular seasons ever as well.
Banks, no good. Celtics trailed by 6. To the inside. Bird lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Bird able to power through that defense despite the contact. I thought his length helped him out there.
Here's Jordan. Jordan out of the gates fast. Doesn't look shaky at all.
Woohoo!
2 hands
Yeah,
for
boy.
safety and surety.
You bet, Clark. Nothing left to chance.
Don't give him any chance to climb back into it.
The pass to Wedman. Here's Walton, and Walton throws it down.
Oh, yeah. Look at Big Red throwing it down.
6-second difference between shot and game plan. Shots good by Oakley.
He's really doing an outstanding job creating for others.
He's making plays, setting guys up. A great teammate.
Here is Seasting, guarded by Paxson. 11 seconds left in the first quarter. Bird misses. Here's Jordan.
What a shot to beat the buzzer, and that's how you gain momentum.
Yeah, that kind of a shot always energizes a team, and they'll look to build off of it going in.
And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for Chicago. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a mic.
Wait lang guys ha, share ko lang yung stream natin. Baka sakala may mahabag. Ay shit. Wait lang guys ha. Check lang ako ng message sa Facebook. Nagpapagising kasi ako sa mga katim ko sa running. Kasi yun nga, matutulog ako ulit ng mga 5 or 5:30 PM after ng stream na to. Para kahit paano may baong tulog sa race. Kasi nakatulog na ako kanina pero 2 oras lang 3 yung total, pero putol-putol. 2 oras diretso, tapos nakatulog ako siguro mga almost 1 hour ulit. Power nap lang. Tapos ngayon, mamaya tutulog ulit ako. Buti na lang, malapit lang yung pagre-racean, sa Balagbag lang. So, after lunch, makakauwi na kami. So, ayun. Maaga makakapagpahinga bukas. Ay, ano ba? Ipopost ko nga pala. Siyempre, post din natin sa Facebook page natin. Gagawin ko, balik sa dati. Uy, meron na tayong 3 views. Magandang hapon. Kung sino man yung mga dumadaan-daan dyan at sumisilip-silip sa ating live stream. Magandang hapon. Malaking tulong na yan sa ating maliit na channel. Happy weekend. Happy Saturday. Ayan. Okay, tuloy na muna natin.
Extra quarter. Right back after this break. Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter in this round one matchup between the Chicago Bulls and the Boston Celtics.
And the plan for the Bulls this series is to try and slow things down. The Celtics want to get into an up and down game. Makes sense with all the weapons they have.
Bird is out there with McHale. Then there's Johnson. Then it's Parrish. And it's Ainge in the two-guard spot. That's the five. To begin the second quarter for the Celtics. This is his first free throw of the game.
You can tell Bird is a natural leader out on the floor. His guys look to him to set the tempo and help them maintain their focus.
And the slower the game gets, Clark, the more beneficial that is for the Bulls.
And, you know, that's not easy with all the great passes the Celtics have. The Bulls need to make sure they get back in transition because the Celtics are looking to push it every chance they get.
Pushing that pace, you're right. Ainge, the pass to Bird. It's Bird, top of the key. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
the bread and butter of Bird. Mid-range jumpers are layups for him.
And Green slams it in.
Very little resistance right there.
Yeah, you see why they're down, huh? Wow.
Has to be better on the defensive end. Can't allow dunks. And during the season, Boston took 5 of the 6 meetings. But Boston was beating just about everyone at that rate.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Here's the drive. And here's Jordan outside. That one falls, coming off of Paxson's feed. Paxson's got assist number 7 for him tonight. And only one of those meetings between Boston and Chicago, Clark, featured the Bulls at full strength.
You know, Jordan only played the Celtics once in the regular season, Kevin. It was his 4th game back from injury. We're seeing how different those matchups could have gone had he been healthy.
That's a solid observation. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Offensive rebound. Parrish. And he banks in the layup with the basket. Parrish has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Parrish cleaning it up for his team, using his length to protect the play and get them the basket.
The shot's good from Paxson.
The story of their offense so far has been just that, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
You look at the numbers for Larry Bird this season, Mike, 25, 10, and 7. I mean, numbers that he's put up for several seasons in a row now.
Bird has defined what the small forward position is all about. And that's 6'10", by the way. He impacts the floor in every metric. I'm ready to call him the best small forward ever. Wow. It would take a special talent to knock him off that pedestal.
And coming from you, that's high praise. Jordan outside. Over Johnson. A shot by Jordan, no good.
That's a quality shot right there. It just didn't fall for him.
Hey, they don't all end in scores. Great execution, and they're happy that they had that kind of a chance.
Johnson double teamed. Bird outside. Pass to McHale. Celtics passing it around. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Jordan. And Mike looking at the 2 stars for the team. Michael Jordan right now with the edge over Larry Bird.
And Jordan is a much more pure scorer than Bird. Still, you expect Bird to crank it up later if this team needs his scoring punch.
And they're going to. And as we expected, Mike Fratello, this Celtics front court has been a problem for Chicago.
And this is something the Bulls won't ever have an answer to. I mean, the whole Eastern Conference didn't have an answer for Bird, McHale, and Parrish.
Future Hall of Famers in some people's eyes. Here's Green, and that's good off the glass that time. Green's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bulls.
Tell you what, the Bulls have really done a terrific job not giving the Celtics crowd a reason to get into it at all.
Ainge with the ball. Now Green defending, and the Celtics can't hang on to the ball. And some changes here for the Celtics. Walton's checked in for McHale. Redmond comes in for Danny Ainge. And it's Seasting in for Dennis Johnson. Charles Oakley, he's checked in for the Bulls. Macy comes in for Gervin. Like the Celtics still looking for an answer to Michael Jordan.
And you might see more double teams and triple teams at the rate he's scoring. He's on his way to another monster game scoring tonight.
Celtics trailed by 13. Passes to Wedman. Here is Seasting. It's deflected.
Look at Corzine going after the shot, using his reach to knock it away.
And now let's head over to David Aldridge.
Assisted by.
Thank you, Kevin. Both teams have made veteran acquisitions to bolster their rotations. For the Bulls, it's the Iceman, George Gervin. He'll be 34 a week from today. It's his 14th season after playing with San Antonio most of his career. 7th all-time leading scorer with more than 26,000 points. His all-time playoff scoring average is right behind Jerry West. That's a pretty good scoring punch. Back to you.
Well said. It is indeed. Thanks, D.A. George Gervin shot 47% this season, Clark, the lowest of his career. But that's because he had fewer opportunities. But you and I know he can still fill it up.
There is no denying that, Kevin. He's been a tremendous scorer throughout his career, one of the very best. And we know George Gervin can finger roll.
Well said. Banks checked in for Paxson. They get the rebound.
You know, we all know about the Boston home court advantage. They won 40 games here during the regular season. A dominating home court advantage for the Celtics this year.
Here's Jordan. Drops in the layup for 2. Jordan's got 28.
And, you know, their lead just continues to grow, and it's not just because of their offense. They're getting it done in both ends.
Yeah, their defense has been stellar as well. Great work on both ends.
The shot by Seasting, no good.
Tell you what, you can feel their frustration underneath the surface. It's actually palpable with all these misses.
They're trying to shake it off, but every time they come up short, the panic starts to set in.
Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
Coach, a tough stretch for this offense.
I'd say they need to get back to what they do best. Right now, that's a question mark.
A big question mark. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play.
At the line for
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That free throw good from Oakley.
The enforcer of this team, without question. Charles Oakley intimidates
One-time
the
All-Star with the
opposition,
New York Knicks.
and that's a big deal for this squad.
Yeah, a defensive anchor.
Here is Seasting, defended by Macy.
Chicago foul. Kyle
Chicago
Mason.
foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
11 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Bird. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Bird's got 6 in the quarter.
Willing to fight for those loose balls. Bird is a winner.
Here he goes.
That's the end of the second
And
quarter.
he
with the
gets it
score.
to fall!
Boston.
And Clark right before the horn.
How about the footwork to get...
And so it's Chicago, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter
Off in
comes
the
to a
second
close.
half.
The scoring
Halftime
has been
report.
tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back, it's called the City of Champions. The third quarter set to get underway here at the Garden. We're here in Boston for Game 2 of the Bulls and Celtics.
Nakakairita tingnan yung phone ko. Ang laki ng crack. Basag na basag siya. Pero gumagana. Pati yung touchscreen niya, walang problema. Kaya lang, nung bumagsak, syempre, malamang may naalog sa loob. Yung camera quality, apektado na. Blurred siya. Hindi na gumagana yung HDR feature. Medyo nakaka-frustrate kasi medyo financially financially challenged sa buhay. Napaka-untimely ng pagbagsak ng phone ko, nakakainis. I need to have this phone replaced as soon as possible bago pa kung ano mangyari dito o bago pa kung ano magawa ko dito sa phone na to. But it has served its purpose. 3 years mahigit na tong phone na to sa akin. Never akong binigyan ng sakit ng ulo. Actually, kahit pa sira-sira na siya, nung humuwala yung screen ng phone ko, gumagana pa rin siya. Nung pinagawa ko siya, tapos dinikit yung screen. Kaya lang after a few weeks pa lang, siguro 1 month pa nga lang yata mahigit, ito naman nangyari, nabasag yung screen. Ay. Infinix, baka naman. Infinix S4 kasi yung gamit kong phone. I got this phone back in August 2019. I was still with Sutherland back then. So sulit na rin, bawing-bawi na. Kaya lang syempre, pagka financially challenged ka, hindi na pwedeng madagdagan ng hindi na pwedeng madagdagan yung bibilhin mong luho eh. Kasi kaya pa naman ng phone ko. Sa phone ko, dun ako nag-edit ng videos, dun ako nagpa-practice ng mobile phone photography. Ayun, na-appreciate naman ng ibang tao kahit na walang anong tawag dito? Walang manual mode kasi yung camera nung Infinix S4. So ayun, AI lang yung gamit ko. Pinakamalupit ng feature ng camera ng phone ko is yung bokeh shot. Tapos dinadaan ko na lang sa pa-edit. Ayun. Anyway, na-share ko lang.
Second half of play getting going here in Boston. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Celtics.
You look at the firepower of this Boston team. 3 All-Stars in Bird, McHale, and Parrish. And this core has been together for their latest title runs.
And now, let's go to DA.
Thanks very much. Now, we know about Larry Bird's determination at certain points, but Michael Jordan has some of those same qualities. He missed 64 games this season with a broken left foot.
Michael Jordan.
Chicago management didn't want him to play anymore, but he put that foot down, citing his love of the game clause that's in his contract, which allows him to play whenever he wants, and he said, I'm going to play basketball. That's what I am, a basketball player. He's back on the floor. Guys?
David, thank you. It's a great story. Michael loves to play the game, Mike Fratello.
And he rarely seems to get tired. Some people have speculated that because he missed a great deal of the season, he doesn't have the normal fatigue at this time of year.
Taking a look at the Bulls. They've got Macy. Corzine is up there with Oakley. Then there's Gervin. And it's Jordan in at the shooting guard. And the Celtics core club won in 1984 and returned to the finals again last season.
And I think for this Celtics team, anything short of a title, Kevin, is a bust. I mean, they know they're the team to beat, and they carry themselves that way. One of the most talented teams we've probably ever seen in the league.
I agree. Here's Chicago. To the middle. Here's Macy. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Jordan's got his 4th assist in this one. Poked away. And here we go. Fast break. Jordan's got it. Yep, that one goes. Oakley's got 7 points in the game.
Jordan.
And when you look at that stacked 84 draft class, obviously there's Jordan. Some incredible talents in just their 2nd season.
Pass to Johnson. The pass to Parrish. From about 16, that shot off, and Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Gervin dishes to Jordan. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Jordan's got 4 points this quarter. Mike, a lot of impact players coming in that 1984 draft class in the NBA.
And the talent is at all positions. Great guards, forwards, and of course, Aking as a center. Could go down as one of the best draft classes in a long, long time.
You are so right. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And it's slammed in by Gervin.
And perhaps the coach lit a fire under them at halftime because they have owned this 3rd quarter.
And it's important for them to keep it going. Can't show any signs of
Okay na, tapos na tayo sa isang goal. So, hapitin ko din 63 points si Jordan. 3rd quarter pa lang
Aims the
naman.
pass to Parrish. Looking to end the run, and that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 6.
Playing to their strengths, Boston doing a nice job feeding the Chief inside and utilizing his size.
Like the way this game has gone, the Celtics cannot slow down Michael Jordan.
Well, they've tried some different looks in the first half, but nothing seems to be the answer for Jordan.
You're right. Johnson against Mason. Bird inside. Over Gervin. Gets hauled in by Oakley. Oakley's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Jordan, the pass to Corzine. That one falls. Corzine's got his 1st points of the game.
In a way, Jordan is your point guard. He's the initiator.
They need to find a high percentage shot, Clark, to regain some of that confidence.
I think they've gone too long without seeing one go down,
2 minutes remaining
and that
in the third.
begins
2
to
minutes.
mess with your psyche.
Looking to end its cold spell. A nice shot by Bird. Bird's got 10 points.
Boy, the jump shot of Bird is so pure. He's got his mechanics down textbook style.
And Gervin kicks to Jordan. And Boston with the rebound. Parrish has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Looking at the way Jordan finished the regular season, you had to know that he was on the verge of having a stellar playoff run. Scary to think how good he'll be in the coming years.
Michael Jordan.
Like his work ethic, I know impresses you so much.
First team foul.
Checked in for the Celtics.
So
Chicago also making some changes. Green, he's checked in for Corzine. And it's Paxson in for Mason. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It will be a
A
rebound.
sensational block
talking
that definitely
with
deserves
Danny
another
Ainge.
look.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
And so here is Chicago, and here are the Bulls now. They're on a 16-6 run. Almost 30 points per game for Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
In the final 5 games of the season, an unbelievable streak.
And the future for Jordan looks bright as ever. Starting to show he's more than just a high flyer. He started to develop the skills to score at all levels of the floor.
Ah, you sound like a coach. I know you appreciate that game so much. 6 to shoot. Aim. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And the D got super lucky he didn't drain that one.
And Jordan continues to be the dominant scoring force
42.
on the floor.
Play.
Mike Bird can't even keep up with them.
That's no knock on Bird. That's just how special Jordan is. He is putting on an absolute show in this game.
I bet Bird is impressed too.
You know, Johnson is such a crafty and unpredictable player. Understands how to draw fouls.
For Boston, they have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4
It's
attempts.
4:36
And
now.
some changes here for the Celtics. Redmond's checked in for Bird. And it's Easting in for Danny Ainge. Banks checked in for the Bulls. 23 seconds left in the third. Pass to Jordan.
Boom.
Michael
Not
Jordan.
surprising at all to see Jordan piling up points, playing with a
Oh,
lot
no
of
replay?
determination and grit,
No love for
and
MJ?
insisting on being aggressive looking for a
It's a
shot.
highlight reel, man.
Here is Seasting, guarded by Paxson. Seasting passes to McHale. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. McHale's got 8.
As we like to say, a guy like Mikhail is a problem. He's such a big scorer in the low post.
And so it's Chicago.
Okay, Jordan,
with
on the
a
way tayo
huge
sa last quarter.
73.
Lamang na lamang
Final
na tayo.
quarter
Eh.
play starting in this Game 2 matchup between Chicago and Boston.
And with the injury Jordan sustained this year, he has about as fresh of legs as anyone. He showed that in game
47
1.
points.
And, you know, they aren't showing any signs of easing up. Their offense looks superb right now.
They can't get careless with the lead. And so far, this hasn't been the case.
Walton is out there with Wedman. Then it's Vincent. Then there's Seasting. That's the Boston 5. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball.
And Jordan with the broken foot earlier this season, Clark. Boy, right now he looks 100%, doesn't he?
You know exactly right, Kevin. He had some games towards the end of the year to get himself acclimated and going again. But as you said, he looks locked in now with no holds barred on his game.
No limits at all.
Counted.
Exactly.
Vincent.
As they keep expanding this
Personal
lead,
foul.
keep feeding him the ball.
He's having a great shooting night, so yeah, I'd say
Michael
getting him
Jordan.
the rock is a
One
great
shot.
game plan.
58 points for Jordan. Just 13 more.
So it's the
Let's try
Celtics
it
now.
in 5
Seasting
minutes.
passes to Wedman.
To build up,
Here
to
is
build up
Seasting.
those 13 points. To complete the 63 points for this
Here's
Jordan
Ledman.
challenge.
5 to shoot. Here's Seasting. The shot, no good.
And you know, part of the reason why the Celtics feel comfortable pushing the tempo, the development of Danny Ainge, it gives them another option to initiate the fast break. They can't miss on an absolute tear.
This is a thing of beauty. Perfect offensive basketball.
Inside, shot to stop the run. Vincent's shot is good. Vincent's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, Seasting has good vision on the floor. He finds the ready shooter and makes sure he gets fed.
Green breaking loose. Another one falls for Chicago. Mike Ainge, a player that makes a difference off the stat sheet, always doing the little things.
Just 9 more points
He's
for
an X
MJ.
factor for the Celtics. He can spark the team with a few hustle plays, three-pointers, a great fit alongside the rest of the varsity stars.
Terrific fit. Washington's checked in for the Bulls.
Now into the lineup for Chicago, Washington.
Here's Vincent. He doesn't hit that one. Great tee that time from Green.
That's clearly a frustration foul. You can see that coming by the look on his face.
Taking it out with a foul won't change much. He's got to have a more level head.
Oy!
And they'll get another chance. Goes back up. And Jordan with the layup. Jordan's got 56 points in the game.
Rebound.
Some
Sayang yung
contact
aliw
won't
patempo.
hold Jordan at bay. He gets aggressive and gets through it.
Pass to Wedman. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. From 8. Here's Walton. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
That is one of the many things you get from Walton. He's a relentless rebounder.
And here is Macy. And here's Jordan outside.
Uy!
The shot, no
Doggy!
good. The Celtics on offense. Rebound by Macy.
Not a strong finish there, resulting in a rare miss from him.
Sige,
Michael
kalabawin
Jordan with
natin.
58,
Five
just 3
more
points away
points, 5 more points.
from tying the
Yeah.
postseason record of 61. Vincent the pass to Wedman. Pass to Kite. The shot comes out, so the Bulls will take it the other way. Here's Jordan. Jordan with 60 now. One more basket, he'll set a new playoff record.
And it makes sense why they keep running the offense through him, proving how efficient he is.
Vincent the pass to Kite. Here is Seasting, guarded by Jordan. The shot by Seasting, no good. And so Jordan will bring it up for the Bulls. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And Michael Jordan has broken the record for most points ever in a playoff game.
What a game, and what an announcement to the rest of the league. We are looking at the dawn of the
Yes,
Michael
63
Jordan show.
points.
This is just
And all we
unbelievable.
need to do now is to win the game,
It's remaining in the game.
which is on hand.
Oh, and they need a basket in the worst
19-40.
way.
I think they're forcing things right now, and it's why their offense looks so pedestrian.
Here's Seasting. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul, second
A
team foul.
reliable role player for this team. Seasting understands how to facilitate this offense and involve his teammates.
2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. There's a minute 47 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Holton. It's stolen. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Bulls ball.
50 points ang lamang.
And the Bulls with possession. They're on a 19-6 run. And there's the pass to Jordan. Trying his luck from deep. Connects from three-point range.
Wow, the rare deep ball from Jordan. Can't leave him open like that.
Seasting passes to Walton. Here's Wedman. He drains it from the right block. Wedman's got his first 2 points of the night.
And that's an owner's manual possession to get them a good look there.
Pass to Washington. Count that one. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter.
Kita ba ako sa video, guys?
Vincent the pass to Seagate.
Naaninag pa ba ako? Kasi medyo madilim dito ngayon.
Here's Wedman. Passes it to
Tatanong ko,
Vincent.
akala mo naman minanong ko. Aha.
Kicks it to Walton. Pass to Seasting. 5 on the clock. Over Jordan. The shot by Seasting, no good. Jordan deciding where to go with it.
Okay.
Here is Seasting. Now the pass to Vincent.
Let the clock die.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Driving in. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
The ball goes to Chicago.
"16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Holton passes to Green. Great D that time from Walton. Here is Seasting. And amazingly, the Bulls, Mike, have come into Boston
Good job.
and gotten a win. Great performance
Good job,
from
Sal.
them.
To thank everyone
And with
for
the
coming
series
out to
tied
support
We
us.
did
1-1,
all
Please make sure
the
you
next
get
two
on
games in
social
Chicago,
media.
the Bulls now have
Situation
a real
that
look at
needs to be
pulling
met
off a miracle.
for this
Well, Clark, the
Jordan
Celtic
challenge.
fans have
The
to be
arrival.
feeling a little bit nervous after losing this game at home.
No doubt about it, especially when they have to deal with Michael Jordan in Chicago the next few games.
Boom.
Jordan at home has been electric. And if he gets hot, the Celtics might not make it back home.
Challenge recap. Jordan challenge. Yun, mga challenge goals pala. Win the game, score 63 points, get 6 assists. Diba? So let's go to the next one and see what's the next challenge. Star of Stars, 1988. Wow! East All-Stars versus West All-Stars. Asserting himself as one of the NBA's elite showmen, Michael Jordan earns MVP honors by stuffing the stat sheet and hitting clutch shots in a 138-133 East All-Star win. Oh, okay. So, ito na yung next Jordan challenge natin. And, oh, look at that. Sa taas, 8/45. So, this is loaded with a lot of Jordan's memories back in the years, no? Kasi yung Jordan challenge dati sa NBA 2K11, it only has 10 Jordan challenge. So, 10 lang yung gagawin mo doon. Ayun. Anyway, so mabibitin ako pagka tinuloy ko tong next Jordan challenge. So our stream is running at 48 minutes, but I'll have to cut the stream now so that I can take a rest. Magme-merienda pa rin kasi ako. So ayun. Pagdating ko bukas galing takbo,